Everyone, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
You may be seated.
Good evening and welcome to Granville County Public Schools 2023 summer graduation. At this time, I would like to acknowledge some guests who are here with us this evening. I'll begin with Dr. Stan Winborn, Superintendent of Schools. Members of the Granville County Board of Education, beginning with Chair Mr. Linda Williams, Vice Chair Mr. Leonard Peace, members Ethel Anderson, and Dr. Helen Lindsay. Are there any other members of the Board of Education present with us this evening? Members of the Granville County Public Schools Executive Team, please stand. Ms. Courtney Kern, Executive Director of Human Resources. Mr. Bill Graham, Executive Director of Safety and Operations. Ms. Vicki Hines, Chief Financial Officer. At this time, do we have any elected officials present with us this evening, both local, state, or national? So please rise. We would like to also take this opportunity to recognize any active military and veterans to please stand to be recognized. Also, we would like to extend a special thank you to this graduation committee for hosting and organizing today's event. I'll begin with Ms. Angie Salisbury, Mr. Terry Howard, Ms. Jackie Baird, Mr. Ernie Connor, and technology team, our principals, and school counselors. Also, where would our students be without parents and families? So parents, please stand to be recognized as well. That would include our parents, grandparents, our village to help get these students across the mark. Thank you for your support over the years. At this time, I'll introduce Ms. Glenda Williams, who will provide greetings from the Board of Education.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Granville County Board of Education, I want to welcome each and every one here this evening as we celebrate and graduate these seniors. For our Board of Education, graduations are the highlight of the school year, and we look forward to sharing this special time with you. Before I address my remarks to you, I would like for our graduates to give another round of applause to your families, friends, and educators who were there for you and helped you during your journey from kindergarten to graduation. Whether they're here or not, let's give them. And we also want to thank our families, friends, and educators for all they have done to support these young people. Graduates, you are from several different high schools throughout our school district. In June, I asked our high school principals what words best described their seniors. Our principals all felt that their seniors were resilient. The definition of resilient is being able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions. In spite of the stresses of the pandemic, you all persevered and have reached this milestone. You already have the qualities within you to be successful with whatever path you take, whether it be college, the military, or entering the workforce. And some of you may still be deciding on which direction you want to take. You have worked hard, and in just a few minutes, you will receive that piece of paper that proves just that. I want to share just a few thoughts that may help you as you move forward. As you start this journey after graduation, remember, you are just as your principals have said, resilient. You will reach your goals because you will remain focused and driven to succeed. There's a show on television called Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs pitch their ideas for business to judges who then decide whether or not to invest their money, they're rich, these judges, into their business ideas. I recently read an article about one of the judges on the show, Mark Cuban. He is an extremely successful businessman, a famous TV personality, and the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. There are many things that affect success, but in the article, he talked about the one quality that most determines success. Mr. Cuban says, and I quote, "The one thing in life you can control is your effort." He says putting in effort means going beyond what is required, whether it is in your schoolwork, your career, or your relationships. The amount of effort you put into it makes all the difference. I want to share a story with you about a young man who attended South Granville High School. He was a baseball player at South Granville and graduated in 2015. He then played baseball for Elon College and made it to the minor leagues with a goal to one day play in the major leagues. He had setbacks, he had injuries, surgeries, and rehabs. Then came the pandemic, but he pushed forward and never gave up on his dream. In June of this year, Ty Adcock was called by the Seattle Mariners, and on June 12th, he was ready for his moment when he stepped on the pitcher's mound as a relief pitcher. That night, he pitched 2 scoreless innings without allowing a base runner. He had the resilience to overcome adversity. As graduates, you have been resilient through your high school years, which were quite different due to the pandemic. You have put in the effort. In 1989, which I think is pretty much a little bit before your birth, there was a book published entitled All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. The message in the book boiled down to a few rules to always follow. I will not give you the entire list, but here are just a few. Wash your hands before you eat. I think we all wash our hands more frequently since this pandemic, so we're going to remember that one for sure. Share with others. Play fair. Clean up your own mess. Say you're sorry when you hurt someone. Live a balanced life. Play, work, draw, dance, and sing. And when you go out into the world together, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. This morning, I got to see many of the incoming kindergarten students at the Gap playing and enjoying the celebration at the end of their Summer Bridge program. They were absolutely precious. I could not help but think that tonight there would be parents sitting here that remember well that first day you went to kindergarten and are tonight wondering why and how the time went by so quickly between kindergarten and your high school graduation. So tonight, they may hug you just a little tighter, so please let them. None of us can predict with certainty where life will take us. You will hit a few bumps in the road along life's journey, but remember that you are resilient. When you leave here tonight, you will begin writing the story of your life. We are confident that it will be a good one. We are proud of each and every one of you in this senior class of 2023. I thank you for your kind attention, and about the only thing left to say is, way to go, class of 2023.
This evening, I would like to share a few words with you from one of my favorite books, Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you all alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much that you don't want to go home. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Graduates, you will move mountains. At this time, I ask all faculty and staff to please stand and remain standing. As you have worked tirelessly and have dedicated your time, hearts, energy to get to this day with our graduates, please join me in giving a round of applause to our incredible staff. You may be seated. As we celebrate this group of young people and their accomplishments, we ask that you help us give each individual graduate their special moment. Please remain seated during the program and during the recessional. And now, the time you've all waited for, will all candidates for graduation please stand? Yes, all graduates. Presenting the graduates for Granville Academy is school counselor and my friend, Gay Parker. And presenting the diplomas is Principal Kelly Hellner.
Asia Kamaria Abdul Haq. Cum laude and NC Academic Scholar. Zamaria Janae Gill.
Presenting the graduates for Granville Central High School is Mr. Javon Dixon, Assistant Principal, and diplomas is Dr. Janita Allen, Principal.
Hisham Ibrahim Kasim. Giselle Martinez Montecillo. Jennifer Pahumba Castaneda. Kashara Atria Siegels. Demarion Jerome Smith. Christian Sebastian Teresio Sorto.
Presenting the graduates for Granville Early College High School is school counselor Joelle Jeffries, and diplomas Miss Jackie Harris, Principal.
Sandra Jimenez Ariano.
JF Webb High School Principal Dr. Michael Fuga will present diplomas, and Assistant Principal Clarencia Green will present our graduates.
Owen Francis Baldwin. Waleed Zion Brown. Alexis Celestian Hernandez. Evelyn Daniela Hernandez Vasquez. Janaya LaJory Hunt. German Lamar Johnson.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Dominic Peter Pettiford. Martheus Darrell Spencer Jr. Keandre Jaquan Washington.
Principal Kevin Farrell will be presenting diplomas for South Granville High School, with Assistant Principal Ms. Shawn Daniel presenting graduates.
Kyla Gabrielle Day.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Stan Winborn, your proud superintendent. Seniors, will you please rise? By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Granville County Board of Education, I hereby declare you graduates.